Here we are with the original Ray from Ray's Bommie. What's this?
Mould is forming on my flippers.
Mould? Oh my god. We'll go out to Ray's Bommie and see if there's any lobsters. Look at the conditions, absolutely perfect. Very rarely get it this clean here. Normally it's mud diving, is that not right?
Oh, this is nice.
Very nice.
Very good conditions. Very sharky, but...
Yeah. It's that time of the year. Be listening to the whale song and the sound of great white teeth gnashing. Very nice. Offshore. Big southerly coming tomorrow, so we've got to get in and smash it. No doubt. Big confidence. Oh, there'll be plenty of tropicals. I think I can see the path of least resistance to get out there. Don't swim back in through this gutter. It'll kill you. It'll kill you. Not through here. Alright. Time to get some crays. He was swimming out in absolutely beautiful conditions. Lovely clear water, very clear for here, and out on Ray's Bommie to kick off. And first off is chasing a few tropicals around without much luck. I found the first really good crack with a lot of Easterns in it, and I called the big rig over so we could work it together. And there were two really good legals in this, a couple of kittens and a big oversize and the odd tropical. You always want to get that legal one first. You can wait and try and have a crack at the oversize later, but get that legal into the bag. Unfortunately, the cray, the big rig grab was just oversized, so you had to let it go. We're still trying to find the other legals. There's a lot of tropicals as well, so trying to pick up a tropical. A very flighty Hamaris, and off he goes. No tropical for me here. This is a very sketchy setup. It's a double-ended cave. I'd seen longer peas on the other end, and I knew there were a few more in there, and then stick in, and there's this great big wobbegong head right next to where I've got to grab it. He's moving his head around, makes you very, very peaky. You don't want to get bitten by this guy. Anyway, long and short of it, out bolts the cray, and I don't get it. Here's the first of many oversize of the day. We'd done all the cracks on Ray's Bommie, and the big rig decided to swim back in to where Ray was working some crays, and I thought I'd go and do a little bit of prospecting out further. I found this magnificent Bommie, which I'm going to call Sakkers cracks. It had some beautiful formations on it. It's about half the size of Ray's Bommie, but held some really nice lobsters. Anyway, I thought this was going to be a good legal. He didn't have what I call the petrol tanks on the side of him. He's got no bulges out the side of him, so I thought, oh, he's just going to go legal. Anyway, I got him up to the surface, and you know, that's why you have to measure all the lobsters. Even if you think it's legal, you still got to put the measure on it. Get it? as well as a huge oversize on this bommie. Lucky for me, there were also some good legals. This one's a little bit tricky. I can see the antenna, and look, he's got this giant cave behind him, and I don't have a torch, so it's a little bit hard to work out exactly where that cray is. I'm just sort of feeling up to make sure he can't keep back, and bang, whoop, grabbed hold of him and whipped him out. Another beautiful legal cray.
That should be alright. Yeah, that's good shit.
I use this compact keeper bag for when I want to stay on a crack, so I'll bag up my cray and be able to stay in the same area, and once I've got worked an area, I'll then go and transfer them into the bigger bag that's hanging off the back of my float, so I don't have to keep diving up and down dragging the crays with me and potentially entangling them on the bottom.
Life is good.
Here's yet another oversized lobster. I still had to get one more green for my legal, so I was pretty keen to find that extra legal. This cave was a really bad setup for one diver. It's got a great big opening in the back. The crays are all standing up, looking at me with a huge hole to go anywhere. And this guy that I'm going to have a crack at is the smallest out of them, so I think that he's going to be legal. And did a big ninja grab and actually pulled it off. 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't get that cray.
There's my bag limit.
Still trying for those elusive tropicals, but wasn't to be. Very tricky holes. This beautiful catch of Eastern Rock Lobsters. As always here, struggling to get them under the maximum size. Anyway, managed to do that. Now the big rig is swimming back through the rip. Yeah, so many good crays. Very nice conditions. A bit of a nor'easter's blown up now before we get a southerly tomorrow. Hopefully he's got his bag limit. Always the fun of getting out in the surf with crays. Spear guns, fins. Hey bro! Oh, how many did you get? How many did you get? Just 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 3. I found a raised bommie junior out to the northeast, covered in big ones. Yeah. I didn't get any tropicals. I thought you guys would already be in, so I swam in.
No. Well, one spot there was a couple of 2 kilo ones, but just couldn't get them.
Oh, really? Yeah. What have you got?
Just a tropical little green.
Oh, really? Mate, I found this bommie to the northeast, a raised bommie.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Plenty of crows.
Yeah. I got my limit.
Can't see anything on the back, can you?
How's that? Donkeys. Stop flapping.
All on that good size.
And this is another one as well.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you on the measure how close they are. There's so many oversized, wasn't there?
Oh,
Oversized.
over a dozen I pulled out. Yeah. Right on.
Half a centimetre under. This one.
Well under. Yeah. Smaller cray, bigger head.
Half a centimetre.
Yeah.
And this is a smaller one, they snatch and grab. And he's still a good one, 17 centimetres. Nothing less than 17 centimetres.
Yeah, all good.
All 2 kilo crays.
And tasty.
Very nice. How good were the conditions out there?
Very good.
Found a new bommie out of raised bommie. I won't say exactly where it is, but it's away from raised bommie. And that was loaded with oversize. And I pulled my 2 legals. I only had one before that. Had to release everything. Anyway, happy days. Lots of crays.